was 10 years ago.
Okay, well, these are for life though. So once you
Over 10 years ago.
yeah, but once you have one for the rest of your life, if you get one, that makes it automatically a felony. If you take a stick of gum, it becomes a felony. Oh yeah.
And see, the thing is that
A retired woman from Florida, a self-checkout in Illinois. $31 paid, $198 taken, and a 10-year-old conviction that changed everything.
Good afternoon.
We haven't gotten everything just yet.
Oh.
But if you look like just on those boots alone, those boots are $56, but it's got a tag on it for.
and I'm just going by what tags were on it. Oh.
Tags are on it. Okay.
366 Swiss cheese.
How much?
There should be 2 of them.
366.
366, yep, there's one.
Have you been arrested for any kind of retail theft or anything in the past?
No,
Okay.
I have not.
All right.
And I thought there's a picture of this. Everything's like
Well,
a mess back
River
there.
Limits
I
on Honda
was
3
trying to
2019
find a
Dodge
thrift shop and was going with what was on it. I had a girl at the register help. Yeah,
Monroe County, Florida, theft and forgery.
that was 10 years ago.
Okay, well, these are for life though. So once you
Over 10 years ago.
yeah, but once you have one for the rest of your life, if you get one, that makes it automatically a felony. If you take a stick of gum, it becomes a felony. Oh yeah.
And see, the thing is that
Under 720 ILCS 516-25, retail theft includes price tag switching, placing a cheaper tag on a higher value item before scanning. Walking out is not required. The act of switching alone is the offense. 12 items were implicated, approximately 7 with switch tags, 4 to 5 bypassing the scanner entirely. 2 distinct methods. 1 transaction. No plausible accident. Ordinarily, a loss under $1,000 in Illinois produces a Class A misdemeanor under 720 ILCS 516-25B1. The dollar amount here, $167, would normally stay misdemeanor territory, but 720 ILCS 516-25F, the enhanced penalty provision, eliminates the dollar threshold entirely for repeat offenders. 1 prior theft conviction converts any subsequent offense into a felony. Amount is irrelevant. Even a stick of gum becomes a felony. That is the statute, not hyperbole. The subject disclosed a Florida theft and forgery conviction from 10 years prior. Illinois does not require an in-state prior. Out-of-state convictions are fully operative under the enhancement, the felony classification attached immediately.
I purchased what I thought the tax were.
Yeah.
So do I get reimbursed for whatever the tax were?
I don't know how they do that. I'm sure they'll figure out what's actually yours and what's not.
Well,
Yeah, 366.
I mean, as far
But
as what was
that's actually
purchased,
probably the
that's
least
not
of your
the right
problems.
price.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it.
Oh, I thought you put the Swiss cheese.
I'm just going with what was on
Yeah, just double check, make sure
the
there was
merchandise. That should,
Is she in you guys' system at all?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, she's in ours.
I'm surprised she's not in ours.
I'm scared.
438.
And you got the French slice good? There?
Did you, do you have it on there?
I don't.
the French bread is, it's on there. I zapped it.
French slice,
162.
162, yep,
Yeah,
got it.
it's on there.
I zapped everything in my bag.
Alright, everything else
You need a
was.
So I
total,
can
right?
keep what I purchased, but I don't get anything back from what I
I'm
didn't
gonna go get a
purchase.
training receipt.
That would be amazing if you bring me a training receipt.
I
That way
would
there's
love
no
to
guesswork
bring
to
you.
this. Here, I'll hold that. You have a local address, or are you still in Florida?
I go back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just retired. So I've been going back and forth.
Gotcha.
The jacket, the boy's jacket, I think.
Yeah, these right here. She's got everything that wasn't. Will that fit in a bag? I don't think it will.
I didn't put it in a bag because they were so bulky. I don't want a bag. but that's fine. Well, I don't.
We're waiting for her to come back with the training receipt so that he knows how much the amount was that wasn't paid for.
Okay, so do I get a difference for what was scanned?
I mean, we'll tell you whenever, we'll tell you.
What y'all
What do you-
owe me for what was scanned? Because everything was scanned. So there was a price paid.
So how many items had these tickets, these stickers on them?
Quite a few of them.
Like, I don't know what the prices were for each one.
Right,
But
normally
so-
we wouldn't differentiate the difference
That's-
there.
that's
like
okay?
that. We would just, I mean, cause you,
I'm just going with what was on the items. So I don't know
right,
how
and
much.
usually whenever tags are
Well,
wrapped
this is
around
you do
things
two-
like
two
that, we don't
receipts.
think that the
One
checkout
month
was
she
honest.
scanned and
Like
one
it was
was
supposed to
she-
be. We get a lot of people
Right.
taking tags and sticking them to things.
Right,
But they
I
don't
understand
want
that.
It's
So,
complex, a little bit more complex.
I mean, if I get the difference, I don't know what the difference adds up to. But if not, it's okay
I'll have
too.
to see what he wants to do. The guy that just like he's the boss.
It
so
doesn't-
we'll-
I'm okay with it. Either way.
Normally we don't make up the difference.
Normally not.
No.
Okay, and that's okay. I know I don't know what it adds up to, but okay.
You got a ballpark figure?
No, sir. I'm sorry, but no.
I mean, I ring everything up. I don't, like as far as the tags, the store's crazy with clearance.
It's like I said, usually when the tags, like
Crazy.
I said, are wrapped around like that or like not supposed to be there, we usually think
Right.
it's foul
Okay.
play. Whatever you wanna
Yeah.
call it.
I mean, I can
Yeah.
see where you would assume that.
We get a lot of it. We get a lot of it.
Do you really?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh,
A lot.
yes, yes.
It's ticket switching at its finest. So.
Tag swap, ticket switching, underringing. There's just all
Underringing.
different kinds of little things that
Well,
we.
I'll be going through a regular live person,
It's the best thing to do.
even though I had a little help with the liquor and, putting everything down there. But yeah, I go back and forth from the keys up here.
Alright, so $198 is what it'll total up to being off of it. That's what the theft and also the stuff that wasn't. And then this is what she actually scanned and paid for. Was
31, so the
yeah,
difference would be like
$31.
$160.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least still $160.
Okay, all right.
Do I get a difference for it, or
It's
just
31. It's actually $31
sorry, then?
is all that you paid for, but it was 200 after taxes. It's 215, but we don't do taxes usually on that, so it was $198 of merchandise that was either stolen or ticket switched. So it was a different price tag.
Wow. Wow. Well, I'll be going through a live person from now on. I'm not doing self-checkout
very
anymore.
good
That's
idea.
crazy. Even though I had a little bit of help, with her, with the big items.
Yeah. You have somebody that's gonna be able to come and get your stuff.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Come get this stuff?
Yeah, to come and get your stuff.
I'm outside. I'm parked outside.
I know, but you're gonna go with me because you're gonna be placed under arrest for it's a felony. I explained it to you a minute ago.
Oh my God, no, please.
No, I mean they don't have any leeway on it. I mean that's their policy.
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I mean that's
Oh my God,
a,
no, please.
that's quite a bit.
yeah,
What?
yeah.
I'll go
Okay,
for
so the
one
dollar
person.
dollar
I'll
amount.
pay the difference.
Yeah, but we're way past that. The
Oh my
dollar
God.
amount part of it isn't the issue because if it was $300, it would be a felony in of itself. But yeah, if you were to go in here and pick up a package of gum and walk out with it, that's a
I'll be
felony.
happy to pay whatever all the amount is.
We're way past that. I mean that's
How can we be past that?
we're past
I
that.
didn't. Like I was only bringing up what was on
Okay,
there.
if you had one item,
I get that,
if you had
but
one item
please.
that maybe had a funky tag on it, you scan it.
Oh my
It's
God.
an oops.
I will
But how many
go
we got
through a live
altogether? What's the
person.
list there?
I
We got
will
like
pay
There's
all-
at least 12 items that were actually, and then about half of those were actually, probably 4 or 5 of them were actually just flat out stolen. It was just not even scanned.
Me?
not
So-
bypass the scanner.
Yes, ma'am.
I had so much stuff in my buggy. I can pay for everything and not keep it.
Once you walked out that door, it's now a crime. We've got to follow our policies. Because if I don't follow the policies on you, then I can't follow it on anybody else. So it's unfortunate about it, but
it was not my intention. I swear, it wasn't. Could you trespass me, please? Just trespass me.
Well, we're actually not trespassing you because this is the only time that we've got you in our system.
I know I haven't done anything.
But as far as it's too late for that. It's already too late. You've already walked out the door. You've already committed the crime.
The subject offered to pay for all merchandise after exiting the store. Under Illinois law, retail theft is complete at the point of sale exit. Subsequent payment is not a legal defense. It belongs to sentencing, not charging. A Fifth Amendment issue runs through this encounter. The subject disclosed her prior conviction and acknowledged familiarity with the tags before any Miranda advisement appears in the record. Under Miranda v. Arizona 1966, advisement is required before custodial interrogation, and custody is defined by Berkemer v. McCarty 1984 as the point a reasonable person would no longer feel free to leave. That threshold was crossed here before the critical questions were asked. Private loss prevention is not Miranda-bound. That doctrine applies to government actors. But once sworn officers join the questioning, constitutional protections attached. If those statements were admitted without prior advisement, defense counsel holds a viable suppression argument under Mapp v. Ohio 1961. On pretrial detention, Illinois abolished cash bail under the Safety Act, effective September 2023. Release is determined by a judge at a detention hearing, no bond to post, no amount to pay. The officer's explanation was legally accurate. The subject's belief that paying would secure her release reflects a fundamental misreading of current Illinois procedure.
There's no way you could.
No.
Oh, God, really? What is going to happen? I mean,
I'm sorry, what was
I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay, so we will take you up to the sheriff's department. They will process you in. You will have a detention hearing on Monday, at which time they'll probably release you on your own recognizance.
On Monday?
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yes.
spending the weekend in jail?
Yes. Yeah, there's the court was today at 1 o'clock, so we've already missed court for
They
today.
won't let me out on my own?
They will Monday.
Oh,
I'm almost sure of it because you only have one prior conviction.
what? Oh, my God. You don't think they're going to let me out? I can't.
They will
I
Monday.
can't
They'll let you out
post a
Monday.
bond
No,
today.
there is. Illinois doesn't have any bond anymore. It's a it's a bail-free
So they won't let
state.
me out on my own?
No, they
Oh,
will.
God,
Monday
please.
they will, generally speaking.
I will pay for anything that needs to be
No,
done.
we're past that.
Oh my God, please. Oh my God, no, please. I will pay for all of it.
Okay, that's like buying insurance after you have a wreck.
It
It doesn't count. We've already gotten to this point with it. If it was one item, I'd be like, oh, okay, it's an oops. But you got 12
Never
items.
done anything
It seems to
here.
be blatant. So
No, it was not.
okay, I'm not the court. I'm just like I come and take a
Please
report.
Trespass me, I'll pay all of the difference. I
It
promise.
doesn't, that's not the way our
Please.
policies work, and I can't do that.
Please,
11
no.
from 21.
Yes, I have my boyfriend out there, and I can't get out till Monday.
No, they don't have any hearings
I can't get
scheduled.
out on my own.
They will. That's what they do on Monday.
Oh God, oh my God,
11 from 21.
please. Oh my God.
You available for transport?
Oh God, please help. Oh, I will never come back into the store. I'll pay anything, the amount.
It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. It's not set up to work that way. It's just not.
Oh my God. There's nothing I can do to help me. I won't pay any
No,
of it.
it's already past that. It's
Okay, can I get
if
a
it
hold of
would
my
have
boyfriend?
happened.
He's out in the car.
Yeah, give him a
Oh
call.
my
He
God.
can come and grab your.
I have to go to the bathroom too. You can walk in there with me.
Well, I can't walk in there with you. Maybe
Somebody can.
maybe
I'll go.
she can walk in there with you. I'll just.
Oh my God.
Oh, you need to leave that here.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll go in the bathroom with you.
We're just gonna go right to the front bathroom.
I'll just stand outside.
My girlfriend's in here.
Yeah, she's in the bathroom. She'll be out in just a second.
Right.
The lady from Florida?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They're not arresting her, are they?
Yeah.
She didn't change them tags.
You know, if it was one tag, I'd be like, yeah, probably not. It was an oops. But there's 12 of them. That's a little bit more.
She's going to jail?
Yeah, yeah.
And she won't get out till Monday?
Correct, yeah. It's because of her previous history. She had a previous theft charge, so that's what made it a felony.
Oh, my.
Yeah, so she's got a cart full of stuff that's paid for in her purse and everything. So
Where's it at?
it's in the AP office. We'll get it out here for you here in just a second. We'll bring her out and then we'll let you have the cart.
It was $22 when I made she had cut.
Oh, okay. Well, that's wasted.
Can you get my stuff back?
Yeah, we're going to turn it over to him.
You're turning me over to him?
No, we're going to turn your cart and your purse and your...
Oh, I didn't change any tags.
No, you didn't.
Shauna, here's Shauna.
I'm calling her now.
I'm on the phone with her. Take my phone.
All right, we need to move on. I got your ride out here waiting. So, there's nobody to talk to vouch for you. I mean, yeah, the judge doesn't come in until Monday.
What?
Okay.
Let's go. We got to get going. Yep, your purse is in there and all the stuff. They're gonna release it to him right now. No judges until Monday. We're going to go back here to the white car.
Oh my God. And nobody can vouch for me?
Well, they can Monday. I mean, if they attempt to detain you, but I don't think they're going to.
I have medicine that I have to take. Oh my God, really? I have medicine that I have to take every
Okay.
day?
Well, he can bring it up there if you like. Here, look, come on this side.
I can't see without my reading glasses.
Okay. Well, he can bring those to you. So.
I don't have my phone.
Okay, he can bring all this stuff to you.
I don't live in Harrisburg.
Okay.
I live in Carmine.
Okay.
I live in Carmine.
You want handcuffs?
Oh. There's
How much
a
you think
judge in
Steve
Carmine.
I don't.
There's judges in Carmine.
Yeah, we're not in Carmine. The Carmine is in White County. It's a different judicial circuit. All right. I'll have a PC down shortly. One count of retail theft with an enhanced sentence. Yep. All right. Thank you, sir.
Grades: loss prevention, B+, methodical documentation, secured training receipt, confirmed both theft methods, deduction, questioning in a near custodial setting without Miranda coordination, creates downstream evidentiary exposure. Responding officer, A-, correctly identified the felony enhancement, accurately explains Safety Act procedure, maintained composure under sustained emotional pressure, no false promises made. Deduction, no Miranda advisement documented before the prior conviction disclosure, a gap that opens suppression risk regardless of the physical evidence. The subject, D, 12 items, dual methods, prior conviction, voluntary incriminating disclosures. No element of this encounter supports an inadvertence defense. The prior conviction made any theft a felony before she entered the store. Proceeding with the conduct and then answering questions without counsel compounded an already indefensible legal position. Key takeaways. 1. Prior convictions cross state lines. Illinois' enhancement applies to any prior theft conviction, regardless of where it was entered. 2. Stay silent. The Fifth Amendment right to silence costs nothing at the investigative stage. Every voluntary disclosure made here damaged the subject's position at trial. 3. Miranda attaches at custody, not at arrest. The gap between detention and handcuffs is exactly where suppressible statements are made. Officers must advise at the custody threshold, not after. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like discussed in the comments. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out Street Bodycam for more police interaction and courtroom content.